Sharks. My name's Jaron.
I'm Tom. And I'm Joe.
And we're the founders of BroGlow. Self-tanner
for the boys!
We're seeking $200,000 for 5% interest in our business. Sharks, have you ever heard of tall, pale, and handsome? Me neither. And when I was on my honeymoon in Antigua with my new sexy sun-kissed Italian wife,
hey, take it easy,
who happens to be Tom's sister, I was nicknamed Mayonnaise by one of the locals because I stood out next to her perfect tan. The next day, I decided to finally try to get a tan. But this is how I ended my honeymoon.
Hey, look, it's a lobster.
So this started my journey into the self-tanning world, and I tried everything under the sun. Nothing worked for me. Left me all orange or blotchy, or left tanning streaks all over the sheets. I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way. A few years later, we launched BroGlow, self-tanner for the boys!
Our self-tanner is water-based, it's lightweight, it goes on clear, and it doesn't leave you feeling all sticky or greasy, and it's so easy to use.
Even a bro can do it.
BroGlow is more than great self-tanner, with a whole product line, like our exfoliating soap, face moisturizer, and sea salt spray for your hair.
So which one of you sharks wants to be a bro and help this bro finish his BroGlow tan? And we can tan all the pale bros around the world with BroGlow, self-tanner for the boys! So sharks, I'd really like to demonstrate exactly how
We are back with another Shark Tank reaction video. I am your host, Dave, 10-year intellectual property attorney, dealing with everything from patents, trademarks, trade secrets, as well as copyrights. And hey, man, I'm excited to be back with you guys. It's been a while. I think it's been at least a month before Shark Tank has released an episode. It seems like kind of we're back better than ever. 2025. Happy New Year to those who may be catching me for the first time. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit the subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. We have a lot of different things going on in the IP community. And again, for those of you who may be new, it's 3 things plus a bonus I look for. How simple is the product? How effective is the product? What's the market like? And then this bonus one is, are you protecting the IP? So just to give you some of my initial thoughts, it seems like it's simple. It's, pretty much similar to a tanning spray or whatever the case may be. So pretty simple. It's effective. Again, I'm not sure how effective it is yet. However, I like the 10 that he showed with it applied and without it applied. It seems like it's going on pretty good, but a lot of times sales or reviews, it will determine the effectiveness of the product. So that remains to be seen. And what's the market like? Now, clearly, and I have a lot of different thoughts on this one, because clearly people, they go tanning, whether you're on vacation or up by the pool, whatever the case may be. You try to go tanning. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if they have something that kind of make my skin a little darker, but let's just say that people love to go tanning. And again, it's always good to have kind of your skin the way you want it when you're tanning. So I think it's definitely a market for it. And even though, and I'd be interested if women can participate and use the product, but even if men can use it, I still think it's a decent size tanning market. I go back to dude wipes, where it's essentially a wipe for a dude. I think Mark Cuban invested in that one, and I think they're doing, as of 2023, 2024, like $150 million in sales. So again, just because something is kind of narrowed off to a particular gender, that does not necessarily mean that it can't be a boom in terms of the sales, especially if kind of what it is that it's doing. Obviously, dude wipes, people kind of use it anytime they go to the bathroom. So it's kind of a big set of the market. And tanning, maybe although it's not as big as far as dude wipes go, I think it is a decent sized market, and you're using it over and over again. So I do think that again, the market is there for it. And then the fourth one is the IP. The bonus one is the IP. As an IP attorney, I want to see people protecting their intellectual property, whether it's a trademark, whether it's a trade secret, whether it's a patent. I have to see, as this episode is going on, whether or not BroGlow is. Matter of fact, I can see it. I can do it right now to see whether or not BroGlow is a trademark term. And to the extent it is, great for them. And I'd be interested to see, because, man, when I think of something like this, I think of like trade secrets, I think of patents, and I'll be interested if they kind of say, if they have one of the other ones. Let's see, BroGlow. Yeah, so it seems like they at least have a trademark on it. So, shout out to them for BroGlow. It seems like they have one definitely registered and a few more pending. So that's cool to them. Shout out to those guys. So again, those are the 3 things plus the bonus. How simple is it? How effective is it? What's the market like? And then what's the IP? Are you protecting the IP, which you should be doing? And to the extent that all those are in a line, then you have a rocket ship. But even to the extent that 1 or 2 maybe miss, you can still go on and sell a ton of a product and make a ton of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. So kind of keep that in mind. Those are some of my initial thoughts. And I did look at that. Attorney got that good one there. They didn't say $200,000 for 5% equity. They said $200,000 for 5% interest. So I'll be interested in seeing whether or not that was intentional or if they just misspoke. I've never had somebody say, hey, we're not even giving up equity in the company. We're just going to give you an interest rate of 5% interest for $200,000. It was very clear that he said interest. He didn't say equity. So it'll be interesting to see what the Sharks think about that, or if that was intentional by his part or was just a misspeaking. But again, those are some of my initial thoughts. Again, please hit the like button again and the subscribe button. And I want to hear your comments as we go on these things. To the extent that you've used Bro Glow, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get back to the video and see what these guys are talking about. This is an interesting one. Definitely sound like it's going to be an interesting one. Let me get back to it. Lego.
Easy it is to use Bro Glow. So I need a shark that's built like Adonis to come up and finish my Bro Glow tan. Kevin?
Is this what I have this glove for?
Yeah, bring that glove on up.
Now remember, he is a married man.
So we put 3 to 5 pumps in your hand.
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is you're going to rub it in circular motions.
Circular motion.
Yep.
And don't get too handy.
And in 6 to 8 hours, I'm going to be tan.
I gotta wait 6 to 8
It's
hours?
going to be a long show.
Get his legs, Kevin. Get his legs.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jared, 6 to 8 hours.
It's 6 to 8 hours. It's a gradual self-tanner.
It goes on clear.
Goes on clear.
There's no dyes.
You have very good clean ingredients in this. You don't have really chemicals.
You know, we were surprised how much guys are cognizant about ingredients. Our active ingredient is called DHA. It's sugar beet derived, which is natural. It interacts with the amino acids in your outer layer of skin, and that causes the tan look.
And how long does it last? How
The
long?
body tanner lasts about 5 to 7 days.
If I just slathered this stuff on my face and my body, can I just go to sleep and wake up with the tan?
So that's actually part of our instructions.
So it's the ultimate bro plan, right?
Yes.
Right.
You got a wedding the next day. You got something going
then
on.
the next morning, I can gym, tan, and party.
Yes.
I have to tell you, your brand is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like,
It's a
and the
great
way
name.
you've
It's a great
carried
name,
it through with the imagery,
Yeah,
the
this is cool.
surfboard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I don't love?
What's that?
Your valuation.
Okay.
You're saying the company's worth $4 million.
Let's tell you what our sales are.
Yeah,
Tell me the sales.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
We launched in March of 2021. We did $107,000 in sales. 2022, we did $482,000 in sales. Last year, we did just under 3.1 million.
Oh, wow.
What?
So hold on. Are you selling them all online, direct to
So
consumer?
we're a content machine. So I do all the videotaping with taping. It ages me, but I do all the recording with my phone, and I edit, and we do TikTok, we do Instagram, we do socials on Meta.
So is all your sales D2C?
Yes, all of our sales are D2C and Amazon.
And Amazon.
Okay.
How much is Amazon versus direct from your site?
About 50-50 now.
Average order size?
$53.
Customers acquisition cost?
$20.05.
Wow, you know your numbers.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to make you an offer. Ready?
Sure.
We don't need any more noise because I'm really into this bro glow. I like the idea. So here's what I think. I give you $200,000, I get 5% equity. But on every sale, I get back $1, which incentivizes me to turn my social on as the fourth bro glow guy.
So you want a
Push, push, push.
royalty.
Of course I want a royalty, but it's not in perpetuity because I have respect for you. I'm going to do it
Just you get
till I get back.
500% of your
Absolutely.
money.
I get $1 million back, 5x on my
generous.
money, which is what I want in venture deals. And you got yourself a partner with an Adonis rack
I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
You know, he jumped into that so fast
because he's smart.
that I didn't ask a few things. All of these products here, what sells the most?
It's our body tanner.
The body tanner
yep,
for
yep.
sure.
Yep. Our next best seller is our starter bundle, which includes the body tanner, the face tanner, and then the mitt. That bundle costs us $6.96. We sell it for $59.
Wow.
So guys, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what do you see as success for yourself? What's your goal? What's your vision? What's your end game?
I see us as an 8 to 9 figure brand. We're not a one product brand. We're a bro glow up. We're bro glow.
Yeah.
So you've got momentum. You're offering 5% for 200,000. I actually think Kevin made you a decent offer. I'd want 25%. You're not going to give me that for 200,000. I don't see any room for me to get in on the deal. I'm out.
Thank you very
Kevin.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So again, it seems like they clarified things. So it wasn't an interest; it is an actual equity in the deal. And obviously, Mr. Wonderful saw the value in it, and kind of true to his being, he kind of wants the royalty of $1 only until he gets $1 million back, and then that kind of royalty drops off, and he just remains at 5%. Again, I'm glad the fact that because when they said 6 to 8 hours, I'm like, man, that's tough. I have to wait 6 to 8 hours. Typically, you think of tanning or sunscreen lotion, you put it on, and then you just kind of go out by the pool or do whatever it is that you're doing. But it makes total sense that you can kind of apply this stuff before you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you're 10. And I'll tell you what, man, that's definitely like a guy to do, just to kind of apply this lotion before going to sleep, and then waking up and you're have a darker shade to you, and kind of you off and running for the next 5 to 7 days. So again, I'm glad that they cleared that up, and that makes sense, because initially I was thinking, man, 6 to 8 hours. But if you're applying it before you go to sleep, and that's kind of cool, and you're waking up good to go, that makes total sense for me, and kind of helps out with my issues with that. Man, you guys have to make a product. I will keep saying that till I'm blue in the face. These guys started in 2021, only having made 107,000. 3 years later, $3.1 million, and they're not in the Walmarts, they're not in the Costco's, the Sam's Club. They're doing it just off their website, as well as Amazon, and the fact that they're doing it all D2C, direct to consumer, just TikTok videos and things like that. Man, you have to kind of shout out to that and appreciate the hustle. And again, everybody can do that. This is not, I'm gonna imagine they didn't say what their backgrounds were, at least not yet. But it seems like you don't have any rocket scientists or engineers, things like that. These guys just had an ideal in their head and kind of work. It seemed like they were hustlers, keep putting it out there until they brought it to the market. And now they're kind of blowing up, especially with social media. So definitely use social media to your benefit. And it seems like these guys have definitely done that. So I love the fact that 3.1, that was in 2023. I'll be interested in knowing what they did last year, which is 2024. Now, I would imagine at least $5-6 million. And I agree with the gentleman. I can definitely see this thing as a $100 million brand, a $50 million brand, especially if they're kind of doing things the right way. It seems like they have a number of products, so it's not like just a one-hit wonder. And I could definitely see this thing taking off. So let's see if Lori or Mark or one of the other sharks come in and kind of give Kevin a little bit of run for his money. Let's see. Was that the only thing that I had? Yep, I think that's the only thing that I had right, at least at this point in time. So let's get back to it. And seems like they're going to definitely do a deal. I'd be interested in why they want a deal. But let's get back to it. Let's go.
But you do have an offer from Kevin.
We do. That's a great offer.
So
Well,
is anybody else interested?
I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
So, cash isn't king, it's queen. I'm gonna make you an offer. I would give you 200,000, 100,000 cash, give you 100,000 as a loan at whatever interest rate there is out there right now. And then I would like a royalty. I'm gonna be a little less greedy than Kevin. I'll go 50 cents until I make my money back. And I will ask for 10% equity. Now, I know that might sound a little savage, but I would give you all of my advice and my expertise. I personally think you probably would do really well at retail because you're very visually effective. So you did a great job.
Wait a second. You have two other sharks that are still undecided.
You have them sitting there.
I'm interested in potentially working with you, but I'm struggling because you seem to think that these are interesting offers. So I'm trying to understand what you want, because if you want to go into retail, I probably can do it better.
Guys,
than
I'll
all
give
my
you
partners.
$200K for 10%. Yes or no?
Can we talk about it?
No.
Would you be willing to go with Lori?
No.
Oh my God.
Well, then you should look over here because I'm more flexible.
Why do you care about any of this when you get Mr. Wonderful?
We would like to take 1 second, please.
Mark, would you be willing to go 8%?
No.
No.
I'll do that deal. I do 8%.
I get what you guys are doing, right? I'll connect you with Mad Rabbit, what they've learned in retail. I'll connect you with Beatbox, and when they
I
throw
know it
parties,
sounds like you have a
beatbox.
man crush
I'll
on
connect you
Mark.
with Dude Wife so
Do
they
you
can
have
figure
a
out
counter
everything.
But if
for
you
me?
want a retail partner,
Guys, with respect to the sharks,
Bro, you got a deal.
Hey, kudos to them. I think they had Mark in their head all along. I think they knew what he did with Dude Wipes and being able to take them and help them grow into $150 million sales. And I think going in, they wanted to do a deal with Mark. And again, what a way to start off the new year. What a way to start off season 8 of Shark Tank, or episode 8 of season 16 or 17. I forget what season we're on now. But again, you pretty much had everybody outside of Robert kind of fighting and trying to jockey for this particular deal. And I do think these guys are killers. They're game changers, and I'm definitely going to try to get them on the podcast. Now let's try to pull up their website here. They didn't talk much about the IP, but I would be very surprised if they don't have some type of either patented ingredient or a trade secret on how they're making or using it. And again, to the extent, Bro Glow, if you guys are watching this, a lot of times people do watch these videos. Let me know in the comment section. I know you guys have some trademarks, one trademark registered, a few different pending. Let me know if you guys have any other IP that's kind of based on this Bro Glow product, whether it's trade secrets, whether it's patents. I'd be interested in knowing that. Again, it didn't come up much on the actual show, but I know how this stuff works, and it can be other stuff that's applicable. So this is the website. Pretty straightforward here. Let me go up to the top. Bro Glow Shark Tank bundle. It seems like Bro Glow is a trademark term, so I would typically like to see that in an R in a circle to let people know, hey, it is a registered term. That's hey man, they got 100,000 plus customers. Not just 100,000 plus customers that rated it 4.6 or better. That's crazy. You have the as seen on Shark Tank. Seems like it's pretty simple to apply. Even like a patent on how you apply it, because it seems like the fact that you're applying it with this glove as opposed to your hand. Again, a method for how you apply this can be something else that I think is interesting as well. So this thing can definitely have patents to it, whether it's the patented ingredients or the formula or the method for applying it to your skin. I can definitely see that. Again, let me know, please, to the extent that the Bro Glow team is watching it. Let me know if you guys have patents or trade secrets or other IP on it. Typically, you'll see it at the bottom here. You'll see a patent number. So it says, you see, it's a registered trademark, which I'm glad that they have that. Typically, you will see the same thing with patents, which let me know they probably don't have patents on it. But typically, you'll see Bro Glow has patents at the bottom, similar to what you see with the trademark. So that lets me know it probably doesn't have patents. But I mean, again, this is something that, like I said, to the extent that you have a method for applying this that's kind of special and different from what's out there, that's something that you can get patent protection on. Or to the extent that you have a patented formula that you can maybe, that's new and non-obvious, you can get a patent on it, or you can kind of keep it as a trade secret. You have to balance those things out from a strategic business standpoint. But those are some of my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I think we started out 2025. I think we started out episode 8 with the bang from Bro Glow. I've never heard of them until now. Now I have to pay attention going forward, because I do think these will be that next dual wipes where Mark is going to kind of put them in the right communication and kind of take them to a $100 million company. I would imagine if they made $3.1 million last year, they made at least $5-6 million. I mean, in 2023, they made at least $5-6 million last year. And again, who knows what they do this year with the tutelage of Mark. 200,000. And they gave up a little bit more than they wanted it, double 10% as opposed to 5%. But again, I think that they wanted Mark, because I think Lori, she was open to doing another deal. I think Mr. Wonderful was open to doing another deal. Obviously, I forget the gentleman's name next to Mark. He wanted to do 200,000 for 8%. So again, it seems like this was definitely something that a lot of the Sharks was involved in. I think they kind of probably got a better deal, but I think they wanted Mark. And that's cool. That's cool. If the guy's going to provide the value, or the girl is going to provide the value, the investor is going to provide the value that you need, again, why not go with them? So again, definitely, I think it's simple. The sales definitely shows effective. And then the market, I think, is big and it's going to continue to get bigger. I can see these guys coming out with a women's version going forward, because I think that's a big part of, I think women will want to kind of have that tan as well. And again, they're definitely protecting their IP, at least with the trademarks, to the extent that they have patents. Bro Glow team, make sure you're protecting those patents. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.